Hi everyone, I hope you're well. Thanks for clicking on the video. Episode 2 of Blue Eye Samurai is fantastic. Season 1 continues to be great. I'm so impressed by this show, honestly. I'm at a loss for words as for how good it is. It's really blown my mind. In this episode, we continue to get a deeper understanding of the Blue Eye Samurai, Mizu's past, and what has made her, what has crafted her into the person she is today. That storyline is fantastic. Of course, Ringo is by far the best character on the show, of course. Whenever he's on screen, I'm smiling from ear to ear. The storyline with this fella whose name I'm forgetting, his arc for revenge against Mizu is something that also has my interest. There are so many, it's almost like Game of Thronesy in a way. There are so many different storylines popping up here and there, and I'm interested in all of them. Of course, Mizu, the Blue Eye Samurai, is the main character, but this world that they've built just has so much liveliness to it that I find myself hooked on so many of these different storylines, no matter how deep they are. Like, everything with the Four Fangs is also fantastic. And towards the end of this episode, the fight scene between Mizu and the Four Fangs is absolutely, it just encaptures everything I love about this show, right? The nitty and gritty, the gruesome, the groundedness, but also keeping it true to like a martial arts perspective. Like, there was a shot somewhere towards the end of this episode, perhaps I'll show it now, and it just, exactly like I said earlier, it encaptures everything I love about this show. Here's the shot right now that I mentioned. It reminds me so much of like an old school Karate Kid movie, you know what I mean? I loved that shit growing up. It was so much of what I was into, like Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, you know what I mean? So if you're someone like me who appreciates the martial artist lifestyle, this is a show that you just have to watch. You can't miss it. Of course, the storyline is really intriguing. I'm really appreciating this revenge story arc we have with Mizu, and the name of the samurai, I'm forgetting, who she defeated in last episode. He's on like this revenge tour right now, chasing her down, all the while she's preparing to face these samurai who we haven't yet met. So the point that I'm trying to make basically is just how multi-layered this storyline actually is. Like, it's not just about Mizu. There's far more going on here than just Mizu, right? And I suspect this is all going to come together towards the end of season 1, or so I'm hoping. Perhaps they'll go on to do more than just one season and things will tie all together at a later date. But I definitely see that happening, right? All these different people who are somewhat connected through the Mizu storyline. It's going to come together nicely, I'm sure. As for how this episode ended, man, Jesus Christ, it was crazy, right? This is what I was talking about regarding like the gruesomeness of the fight scenes in particular. People are getting chopped in half, limbs are getting torn off, arms chopped off. It's crazy. But the way it ends, with her getting ready to face off against this fella who's looking for revenge, whose name I will remember by the next episode, I'm sure, it left me in real suspense, right? I can't wait to see the next episode. You know what I mean? Of course, she collapses and it seems as though he's going to save her life, because I don't see, doesn't regain you any honor in decapitating a lifeless body, does it? So I'm suspecting that in the next episode, he may even go out of his way to make sure that Mizu's okay. So I'm looking forward to it. For now though, guys, that brings us to the end of the video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more content just like this. Leave a comment down below if you've gotten around to see an episode 2. I'd love to get back to you when I have the time, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.